So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Planets Through Ascendant video of the week. And today we're going to be covering Moon in the 12th house in the sign of Virgo for Libra Ascendant people. As in what happens when Moon is in the 12th house for Libra Ascendant while it rules the 10th house with the sign of Cancer. And also, Moon co-rules the 8th house with the sign of Taurus because it considers Taurus as a multiple sign after the 10th degree. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular conjunct or this placement of the moon, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the other astrological details, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my academy, Vedic Astrology Academy, where I teach everything of astrology, including planets through nakshatras, including ascendant to nakshatras. So let's not waste time and let's start with this particular video. So with this placement, one thing we see that these individuals love to work behind the scenes and especially in a foreign place where they become geniuses of dealing with money, geniuses of handling money. Whether it's somebody who may go into money management, somebody who may card games, poker, gambling, somebody who loves stock market, somebody who loves accounting and crunching numbers. They are very good at those particular positions, but they do not like to be out in the front of the world. Like, oh, look at me, I'm such a genius at making money. Oh, no. Because Virgo tends to realize that real power is behind the scenes. Real power is something that you cannot see. Because like, for example, we blame government for everything. We blame countries for war, for presidents and prime minister. Oh, I like him, I like her, and I'm going to vote for this, I'm going to vote for that. And people are stupid enough to think that these people are in power when they don't realize that the real power, the real reason why all these games are being played is invisible. It's the power that you don't hear. Only a few know. And so these are the type of people who do very well in those type of situations. Like you can be buying somebody's pillow. You could be buying a bed sheet, and you may think that this company is making this bed sheet, but actually it's the original manufacturer who sold it to this company. That one guy sitting somewhere in a warehouse, millionaire, but you'll never know. Those are the type of powers that these people like. We also see that such people can go into fields of healthcare, especially being midwives, being child therapist, and somehow they like to take care of children and be motherly to children. The other thing we see is that one tends to attract enemy from spiritual fields. When you have Moon in Virgo in the 12th house, the people that you attract, you never do well with anybody who is like for example, somebody who's from, let's say, Hare Krishna, somebody who's some kind of a devotee or spiritual person or spiritual community, religious community. You will definitely find enemies sitting there and barriers sitting there. And the other thing we see is you always tend to destroy your enemy. When an enemy comes to you, instead of you going up to an enemy, they do not last. They do not, are not able to kind of over-conquer you. The other thing we see is that such a person usually does very well being successful in a foreign country. They find tremendous success in a foreign place. But like I said, even if, let's say, somebody who may not be a financial professional, could be a medical professional, you will always see them somehow diving into speculative gains, speculative earnings. And especially such people they're the savers. This particular moon is a saver. They will spend the least amount of money. They know the value of money and how to accumulate it, how to make it, and how to spend it. So always, if you have an accountant who's a Virgo individual, they'll be very good at telling you the right things, the right advice. Okay. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Moon in the 12th house for Libra ascendant people. And next week, we're going to be starting with the Moon in the 2nd house in Sagittarius, since I already made the 1st house one. So if you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss these videos, along with all my astrological details at this link. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.